Hey y'all, I've been working in my craft room today and I was working on a little transferring reorganization project and I thought why not record it. So I had purchased some of these off of Amazon, the record sleeves. These are awesome, 12 3/4 by 12 1/2. And what I am doing is transferring some of my subscription kits from either a Ziploc baggie or the bag that it came in into these. It makes it much more compact. It looks much nicer, and it is also getting me excited about what I have, because in a previous video I had talked about my plans for 2024 and I have canceled my subscription kits. I do have some things I've already purchased or that I'm planning on doing next year, and for me that should be plenty of new product coming in, and we'll see how that goes. But this is kind of getting me geared up for, no impulse buying, no subscription kits. By looking at product I have on hand and getting excited about it. So this looks like this is a click kit, and see, I just had it in one of these big Ziploc bags that you could purchase, because either the bag that it came in wasn't good quality or it had split. So when you store them in these, you have a lot of extra room on the side and on the top. So I'm just taking them out and putting them in these record sleeves, which I've already got another set in my cart because I know I love these. And I'm going to continue to use them to put my collections in. And they're just great storage bags. And if you don't have any, give them a try. I've seen a lot of people using them, and they're like $30 for 100. But I bit the bullet and bought them, and I'm really happy with it. So there probably will be a little bit of a glare, but I'm sorry, it's dark outside and I got my ring light on. So this is basically what the video is going to be. So if you're not interested in this type of thing, or looking at older product, because I like to look at what people have in their stash, so that's why I thought I would turn it on. That's what this video is. So basically, I'm just taking my papers and putting them in, and I'm kind of flipping through them and looking at them. So this is a click kit. And basically, they used to give you a lot of one line of a product. Like this is Fancy Pants, Poolside, and this is from 2017. And I can tell you, I haven't used any of this kit because I don't have a lot of pictures in a swimming pool. But it could also be used for summer, or you could use some of the B-sides. So I'm basically looking at the papers, putting the one in the front, which I think I've already done this on a lot of these, that best give you an idea of what the kit is about and the colors in the kit. And putting that in the front. They used to do these like cut apart sheets, so I will put that in the front too, just for the color combination and the theme. Here are some Kezi Art alphabets, a pack of die cuts, some freckled fawn, chipboard, and some puppy stickers. And then I'll kind of slip this stuff in the back. And these are wide enough that you can do that. You have plenty of room in them. And I'm just going to put these in the back too because they're white. And then here is a pack of embellishments. And I see some stuff in here that's really thick that I know I will not put on a scrapbook page. So I'm going to take that out. And these, I am giving these flares to a friend. I've got a little package somewhere. Oh, here. See? If you're watching, Jenny, I'll get these mailed to you eventually. I'm just going to slide these out and put them in there. I'm not a big flare user, and so I'm just not going to hang on to them. These are some rubber pieces here. And I really don't know a lot about them. I know some of them, can't remember it was the kind of glue that you used where they like made an oil spot. So I would have to do a little more research on that before I would put these down. But these is a boat, anchor, and a life raft. Those are thick. I'm not going to put them in the scrapbook page. So those will just go away. I'll slide these in the back. And then this will go on my shelf. So when I flip through it, I'll see this. And if I look at the back, I'll see that. And that would give me a good description of what I have. Here is a old Cocoa Daisy kit from October 2014 called Blue Ridge. And let's just... Okay, let's not knock the phone off of the stand. Which is what I did. Sorry about that. Hopefully I can edit that part out. This kit has been used, and what I was trying to do was like put the year and the name of the kit, but I don't really have a use for that anymore, because this was a reminder to me that I could look on the Cocoa Daisy site to get ideas for this particular kit, but we're fixing to be in 2024. That was 10 years ago, so I'm not particularly worried about that anymore. So let's see what I have left of this kit. And when you store them in a bigger bag, look, it has gotten not creased, but curled up on the corner from the way I had it stored sitting flat. So now they will be stored vertically. And I love this piece of paper right here, these books. And I only have these few sheets left, but since I love this paper, I will keep this together probably until I use that paper. And then I'll tear this apart because there's really not a lot of paper left in it. And I will throw these scraps in here because I will keep scraps from a kit until I'm done with the kit. Because, well, that one I'm not going to keep. But I might punch something small out of these little scraps. So I tend to hang on to them until I'm done with the kit. And here are some letter stickers, a set of thickers that I haven't even opened, some ribbon. Here are some Teresa Collins cork dots and enamel dots. And then here is a bag of little goodies. I'll just leave these all in the bag. I'm not going to look at them right now because it will take me forever, and a piece of blue ribbon. So I'm just going to slide these in the back because that paper is what I want to see and be reminded that I have. Now this ribbon, when it gets bunched up like this, you can iron it to straighten it back out, or probably even use, if you have a flat iron, just run it through your flat iron and straighten it back out. Here is another Cocoa Daisy kit from April of 2014. And I want to just, I think I have my camera crooked. Sorry about that. I have used this one. I'm glad to see kits that have been dug into. Uh-oh. And I'm not dumping that out. Got a whole bunch of letters in there, and I will take care of that. I will put them in a baggie. They have come out of their packaging because I probably had it open. So let me set that right there for a second, and let's take a look at the papers. There's really, some of these don't have a ton of embellishments with them. Well, this one does. Take that back. Let me put these right here. So let's look at the papers. So I have some scraps. I'm going to put them in the back. This I used some of. And with the Cocoa Daisy, you got cardstock with it. There's really not a lot left to this kit, but there is enough to make a layout. Love those clouds. And it looks like I fussy cut a couple of them. So these have like your blues and greens. So I'm going to put this on the front. Grab the sheet. Put these scraps in here. What do we have? We have some washi. I'm going to take it out of the packaging. Anytime I can throw packaging away, I will. There are some little stickers. I'm going to put them right here. And we have some Doodlebug sprinkles. I'm going to put them right here. Here is the packages of some wood veneer and looks like some gold and clear feathers. I will slide them in the back along with this washi and ribbon, and I really don't know what to do with this because it is glittery and it is messy. So I think I'm going to put that. There's some little stars and stuff in there. I don't know if that's I don't think it's embossing powder. But to me, I'm going to put that in file 13. Because I don't think I would use it. So let me get a little sandwich baggie for these letters. There's a lot of them in here. And these are, and I already did one earlier off camera that I had these. Yeah, look, I used them and I actually marked out the letters that I used, but I'm not going to worry about that. And let's see, if I could just pour them from one into the other, I would, but I have the feeling they would end up on the floor. These are almost like plastic. Letter. They're not chipboard. And they're not like, they don't feel like they would bend real easy. You get all these little I's and apostrophes up. So this is kind of refreshing in my mind what I have. Oh, missed a few. And to kind of get me excited about what I have. I will have new product coming in, but most of it is already designated. It's either a class, like in February I'm doing the class with Vicki Bootens. I think it's called Discover and Create. So there will be a purpose for that product, and then I'm doing the Scrapbook and Cards Today Crop and Create. That's in April, and I signed up for the Scrapbook and Cards Today. I forget what they called it. This is from December 2012, and this is also Cocoa Daisy. And I'm just throwing these big plastic bags away. My grocery store has a plastic recycle bin, and I recycle my plastic grocery bags, so I will put those and recycle them. It's a quarterly class that Megan Andrews is going to teach, where they send you the product and do a class once a quarter. So this is some good old October afternoon. Midway. So that will have a purpose. And then in the summer, I will be going to, this is the one that is not designated for anything. It's the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo that I go to in the summer. So that will be the only product that I buy that doesn't have a specific purpose or class to go with it. Now, I had already put all this stuff in a bag, so I'm just going to leave it in the bag. I'm going to slip these letters, and I'll put this pink in front, because that'll tell me there's some pink in there, and I will slide this in the back. So, as a scrapbooker, I am not a fast scrapbooker. I am a slow scrapbooker, and I was just having a lot of product come in. I'll keep this bag because it's smaller, just for storage for anything else I might need to. That is going in my Give to Jenny pile. There's some enamel dots. But I was having so much product come in, and it's gotten a little overwhelming, and I just needed to slow my roll a little bit. So we will see how it goes. I had a subscription to the Hip Kit Club and the Flavors of the Month. and I canceled both of those. And if I really miss one, I would say it is going to be the flavors of the month. Now look, I will not use that on a layout. I have scrap, scrap, scrap. This I cut on, so that's scrap. I've already cut on that. And this. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to take this and deconstruct it. So these pieces right here will go in the trash. And these will go, oh, look in here. Look, there's a packet of that E. I don't know how that came out. So these will go in with my thickers. I have a different little bag that I put my thickers in. So these will go on my thickers. These will go on my enamel dots. These I will cut apart and see if I can use them on another layout. These Elle Studios Live, Laugh, Love Bits and Pieces will probably go in my color binders. And these I will probably put in my color binders. So I'm going to set this aside and deal with it later. Here is another click kit. Be careful not to knock the camera down. I will save this bag because it is smaller than the other ones. And let's see what we have left. This is Webster's Pages. Isn't that pretty? What? The Good Life. Here's a sheet of Kaisercraft. 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 I don't know who that is. So I will grab a thing and slide it in and put my scrap in the back. Let's see. Yep, I'll hang on to these branding strips. Until I am done with the kit. Because you never know when you just need a little something something. Here's a cut apart. Here are some alphas. Who are these by? Pink Fresh. I'll slide them in the front. So when I got thickers or alphas with a subscription kit, I keep them with the kit until I am done with the kit. Oh, here's some more Flair. Look at these cool. Look at those. I wonder who those are by. Those are pretty cool. This is what is fun about looking at some of this older stuff. Well, you know what? It's like really thick chipboard. Wonder who made those. Here's a couple of safety pins. A bunch of tags. I'll slide those in here. Some scraps. I'm going to hang on to those. There's some sequins that seem to be loose. Yeah, this is not a fast talky video. This is what I have been doing this afternoon, and I took a break and came back up to do a little bit more. I'm going to slide these in the back. Sequins, these few little loose ones, I'm going to just toss them. And here is a pack of dies from Kaiser Craft. And I'm going to slide them in the front also. And then these flare are going to my friend. Here is a click kit. I know this is a click kit because I remember when I got this kit and this paper, I thought was absolutely gorgeous. And I still think it's absolutely gorgeous, but I haven't run across the perfect photos to use. Or good, not the perfect photos, but there's some more flare. Let's look at the paper. I'll show you this paper. Oh, what is this? We have some Love and Lemon alphabet stickers. 2 sheets. Let's look at this paper. This is, I think you say Renke. And look at that. It's nice and thick. And I forget what country this is from. This is not here in the States. And I think I had this in the front to represent the colors. Yeah, they're single-sided. But they're beautiful. They're just cool. Maybe it is German? I think it's German. That's not English handwriting that's on there. That is. Just some cool papers. Look at that. This is German. And do you know what butterfly? There it is. Schmetterlinge. Schmetterlinge Schwarm. So that means maybe like a swarm of butterflies, but Schmetterlinge is butterfly in German. My mom's German. I don't know very much German, but... So we got these gorgeous papers. There is Kezi art that's in there. We have this cut apart. We have one canoe too, and I have this paper, specialty paper, watercolor resist. Slide this in there. And this one has a lot of, I'm going to put the letters in the back because they're so wide. It's going to cover up the paper. We have some Heidi Swapp letters. And who is this by? This is Watercolor Die Cuts by Click Kit. We have some old seed packets. We have a stencil. Some acetate words by Heidi Swapp. Some fabric colored hearts. And some American Craft butterflies. So I will slide these in here. And I think I will put this in the front just to know that there are some other bright colors in here. And this is kind of thick, this packaging, that plastic. So I'm going to grab a sandwich baggie and put it in here. And throw that in the trash. And this just saves, you know, it may save a little space, but if I take all the bulky things out of their packaging, it ends up saving a lot of space. So see, that just looks so much nicer than this. And it just gets me more excited about digging into this stuff and using some of it this year. So this looks like this is another one that I have dug into. There are some loose embellishments. We have a little chalk ink. I don't even know if that's any good anymore. Let's see. It is. It's a light color. So I'm just going to put this with my inks. It's ochre. I'll put that with my inks. Here's some more flare. So let's look at the paper. That is a pretty piece of paper. Who's that by? Crepe Paper 2013. There's some basic gray. Here's a actual Cocoa Daisy paper that was designed for the kit. Basic gray. Basic gray. There's some Teresa Collins. There's another paper for Cocoa Daisy and some cardstock. Slide it in. And I missed. And let's see, ribbon. I'm going to put that in the back. We have some Fancy Pants letters. That is kind of stuck. I'm going to put this in the front. Some miscellaneous. That's bent. I'm going to throw that away. A few pieces of wood veneer. I'll take these out of their packaging just so they can kind of spread out inside the kit. So it's, because like this is thick, so if I just drop them in there, I can spread them out, decrease the bulk. You got a tag. You make me, there's some metal accents. Some dies. So this is all that, oh, I dropped a die, of course. Whenever I can't find something, First place I look is on the floor. Because that's where 9 times out of 10 is going to be. So this is the last one I'm going to film. But I just wanted to show you what I was doing. I'll slide this in the front. This is my mind's eye. Share a little bit of old product with you. And just showing you how I am getting a little excitement over what I have. Kind of reacquainting myself with things that I have in my stash. And if I run across something that brings a picture or a photo to mind, I'm writing it down so I don't forget it later, because you know, you think you'll remember these things, but you don't. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.